Alright, hey, Hades Omega here with another Toyota RAV4 Prime video, alright? It's a part that I got for my RAV4 Prime, alright, but it fits all 5th gen or XA50 Toyota RAV4s, alright? But here they are. These are Bomely splash guards, alright? Splash guards or fender flares or mud guards. They say they're like a bunch of things, but these go on the rear, underneath the rear of your vehicle, alright, in the wheel wells. And they keep water from splashing up onto like the underneath part of the door and stuff. All right, so I've been seeing, you know, I've seen this for a while, and I finally went and bought one. You can get them for about $85 on Amazon. All right, I'll put a link in the description where you can get them. This is how it comes. It's just in a big plastic bag. All right, let's take a closer look at it and install them. All right, we're gonna install them on my 2021 Toyota RAV4 Prime SE, right? Okay, we're gonna take a look at what's in the bag, all right? So here's what's in the bag. So on the bag it says, be careful all around babies because they could suffocate, all right? This comes in a big plastic bag, all right? And there's an instruction manual, okay? Oh, there's an installation video on it, right here. You have to look on it on your phone, though. It says it's a Bomely Automotive, okay? Toyota RAV4 Fender Flares is what it is, all right? And then if you have any questions, contact them, and then they have a QR code here if you want to watch a video to install it. But you can watch my video and learn how to install it, all right? So here it says Bomely Fit RAV4 Mud. I think it's a mud flap, and it says ... and then 9 to 2020. I think that means 2019 to 2020 RAV4 accessories. All right. Hopefully this will fit my RAV4 Prime. All right. I think it will. Whether it fits the adventure model, I'm not sure. Right. So the adventure model might be different. Let's put that away, and then we'll take a look at the actual fender flares themselves. All right. So what they do is they add a splash guard, all right, for underneath the rear wheel well. All right, so there's one of them. Nicely made. I think it's made out of ABS plastic. Okay, and you should be able to install it without any tools. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Okay, there's a double-sided tape right here. That's funny. It looks like they put it on wrong, and then they moved it a little bit. There it is. What it is a fender is basically what it is. Okay. Pretty cool. There's 4 holes in it. There's 5 holes in it. There's one here, here, and here. Okay, and then there's the double-sided tape. So it's going to go up on the body like this, all right, like that, right? And then this is the splash guard part right here. Okay, adds a little bit more extra plastic. This is also good if you have extra wide wheels that kind of stick out past your fenders a little bit. This should add a little bit more splash protection, is what I say. Okay. It kind of sucks because the winter season's almost over, the rainy season's almost over. All right, so let's go install these. Okay, so before we install it, I'm gonna treat it with some F11 top coat here. All right, it's basically a kind of detailer spray. It says it's polish and sealer. Okay, so what that allows is it kind of creates like a layer over the plastic, so it'll be easier to clean later. All right, all I have to do is like spray it off, is what I'm gonna say. All right, I've already coated the top one, but I'm gonna show you how I do this one. Basically, I just spray it liberally, and then I just wipe it on with a microfiber cloth. All right, these Megas getting ready to do my yearly detail on the RAV4, so we're gonna have to start doing this soon. All right, but yeah, so like I said, this makes it'll make the surface more slippery, and like so dirt doesn't stick on it. And you know what's its main purpose is to, like, you know, keep dirt and crap from hitting the body of the vehicle, basically. Okay, so all I have to do is get a hose and hose this off, and hopefully all the mud and whatever stuff gets caught on there will come off easily. And I'm going to put like 2 coats, 2 quick coats. I'm not even going to buff it. Okay. One more coat. Kind of acts as like a lubricant. You know. Okay, ready to install? Okay, so a reason to have these fender flares are so they can protect your door from getting hit by mud and dirt and salt, whatever, you know. So they've got this little, they've got a little flap here, and it helps protect the door. Like you can see, the door is pretty clean, right, for the most part. But over here, it gets very dirty, all right? So it's gonna protect this part of the door from getting a lot of crud on it, is what I'm gonna say, all right? Look at all that. All right, because water just splashes up on that all the time. Okay. It'll also keep this part, yeah, it'll keep this part clean also. Okay, so. What about the outside? Yeah, so yeah, you could see it would probably help protect this also. All right, so like this whole part here, it'll keep it more clean, is its purpose. Okay, the fender flare. Okay, so here is the right rear fender. All right, this is where we'll be installing the first one. We'll be installing it like this, sort of, kind of, right? But I still have to take all the stuff out. It's gonna look something like that. Okay, we're done. Okay. So the only thing I could say is, like, yeah, the little sticky stuff is supposed to go here, all right? And yeah. So also, what you're gonna want to do is clean your wheel well if you can. All right. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna hit it with some compressed air. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of clean the areas that we're working in. So basically, this part, like right here, all right, all the way to the top. So I'm gonna get my compressed air. You could probably use a hose. And I'm gonna clean it out as good as I can. I know there's a lot of stuff in there that's built up over time. Trying to get as much of it out as I can. Stuff hiding behind the little mud flap here. Okay. Okay, what I'm also going to do is get a brush and brush all the stuff off. Okay, so I've gone and cleaned both fender wells. If possible, before you install these, it's probably best to wash your wheel wells, all right? Wash it with like soap and water, but I don't want to get it wet. I would do it like the day before you install them, because we're gonna have to clean this area here so we can put the double-sided tape, okay? And if it's wet, it's not gonna stick very well. So I'm just not gonna do it. We're just gonna clean it with alcohol. Okay, so I've cleaned the fender well, or the wheel well, as well as I can, and then now we're gonna go apply some rubbing alcohol to that one area, right here. Just do the whole part right here. Okay, I'm just gonna spray it on a paper towel here, and maybe go over it like 3 times or something. See how dirty it is? It's not going to stick to that if it's dirty. Okay, and then I'm just going to go do the other side real quick. Okay, so now we're gonna have to remove 5 fasteners, all right? So there's 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, all right? So we gotta go find them. Okay, the first one is right here, all right? Easiest one to get to. My suggestion is to use just a flathead screwdriver and then wiggle it in there. It should just pop out. Stubborn. Okay, just wiggle it. If it's been in there a while, it might be stubborn. Like I can see all this dirt and stuff coming out. I may have to wipe it one more time with alcohol. I got something just for that. That did not want to come out. Okay, so that's what the clip looks like. All right. Okay, our second one right here. All you got to do is unscrew it. Okay, that's what it looks like. Okay, so the 4th and 5th fasteners are on the 12 o'clock position of the wheel, all right? So just look at the 12 o'clock position and look straight up underneath the wheel well, and there you'll find them. So one of them is right here straight up, and then one of them is on the inside part of the fender, all right? So I'm gonna go get out. That's it, the things I gotta do to get these camera angles, man. Okay, there's one. And another one is right here. Okay. And then so we've got our 5 fasteners, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of these nuts, these plastic nuts. And then the 5th one is a clip or a pin. All right, so since I got some dirt in that area again, I'm gonna wipe it one more time with the alcohol wipe. All right, okay, just one more time, give it a swipe, clean out all that crud over there. Okay, I'll let that dry for a minute. Okay, it's time to install this thing finally. Alright, basically you're going to install this where you took those fasteners off. Alright, make sure the red tape is to the front. Alright, and the side, whatever you're installing it to, you've got these kind of dimples here. That's got to be like where you're going to be installing it, okay? So yeah, just make sure to line up all the holes. And then, so what beforehand, I'm going to peel a little bit of the tape off, alright? Like 90 degrees, okay, kind of like that, just a little bit, so you can pull it. There, you have a little pull tab to pull later. All right. Here. All right, and then I'm gonna start putting the easy fasteners back on, the nuts. There's little pegs, so it should be easy to find out where to put them, all right? Very easy. Okay, you see how it's in there? Got it? Another one is there somewhere, right there, okay? The other one's kind of a slotted one. All right. Okay, there's another one. There's another one, and then this last one is the clip. All right, put that one in last. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and then put the nuts back in. At some point you could probably just let go too. Okay, there's another one back here. Okay, one right here. This one doesn't want to go in. Okay, this is the last nut. It's gonna go right here. Okay, and they all line up nicely. All right, and then so now what we're gonna do is pull that little tab. All right, now that we have all the holes lined up, right, we're gonna pull this tab. All right, and push on it. All right, well, it's not sticking. Okay, the clip, make sure you pull out the middle part like a good amount, like that much, okay? Or else you're not gonna be able to get in. All right, and stick this in the hole. All right, and then push down on the center. It should lock in. Okay, there you go. And maybe you want to, and then tighten everything else up. Okay, don't make it super tight. All right, just snug. Okay, make sure you press it up in there pretty good. Okay, and then it should be good. So this one, just press on it really. I don't think this is gonna stick, man. You might have to heat it up with a heat gun or something. Yeah, that's not gonna stick. Yeah, I don't think there's really much point to having this tape, man, because it's not gonna stick, man. You'd have to make this bend all the way here, you know. But you know what we can do here? We could do this. If it doesn't stick, then it doesn't stick. But anyway, that's what it looks like when it's installed. All right, let's close the door. All right, you can see how it protects it. It protects the inside part of your fender flare. Fits pretty nice. It kind of sticks out a little bit. All right, but that's the point of it, right? It's a flare. All right, and it'll help keep all this stuff under here nice and clean. Pretty cool. Yeah, to definitely keep this area more clean. So that's it. All right, so here's what we can do. You can get a clamp. Make sure you got one of these rubber ones with the rubber ends, and we can clamp this. All right, maybe we can get a heat gun and heat it up. Wait. Even better. Let's do it right here. Okay, we'll leave that there, and I'll go install the other one. If it won't stick, if it still won't stick after I take that out, what we could do is we could take a heat gun and heat up the plastic a little bit. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and install the other one. So it's done. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and install the other one. I'm just gonna speed this one up. It's pretty much the same thing. It's just the other direction, guys. So. Okay, and the final touch, we're going to pull the tape out. It's pretty tight in there already. It's very tight. There it goes. Okay, this one fit, this side fit a lot better than the other one. The tape is kind of sticking out a little bit. That's okay. But it's in there, it's real tight, it's not coming off. Okay. So the top part fits a lot better on this one. That's what I want to say. Okay, let's see how it looks like when it closes. Shouldn't touch it at all, okay, and it doesn't. Pretty well made. Okay, that's what it looks like. Cool. It's a very subtle type of thing. Alright, and it's on there pretty well. Alright, this part should stay pretty clean. Alright. This is where all the dirt and stuff is gonna be. So cool. Okay, let's go check the other side. I've got this here. It may not stay. Oh yeah, it did stay. Okay, well there you go. I might keep it on there a little longer. Okay, the next thing to do would be to put like use a heat gun to heat up the plastic and the adhesive. All right, but there you go. It's on there pretty well. All right, and there you have it. That is the Bomely rear fender flares for the XA50 Toyota RAV4. All right, more specifically a 2021 Toyota RAV4 Prime. All right, but it should fit for pretty much all the 5th gen RAV4s. All right, pretty simple to install. I think if you knew what you were doing, you could probably do this in like half an hour to like an hour, somewhere around that time. Okay, it took me a while because obviously I was shooting a video. Okay, but yeah, it installed perfectly, no problems with it at all. This side did have a problem with the adhesive sticking, so what I did is I used a clamp. All right, I clamped it down onto the body for a little while, however long it took to install the other one, and then it stayed in place. Right, the other one, it fit better. It was like kind of like a tighter fit, and it stuck on right away. So yeah, it depends, you know, maybe it might be a little bit different, or maybe your RAV4 is a little bit different than another RAV4. I'm not really sure. Okay, but there you go. It should help keep the bottom part of your door nice and clean, is what I'm going to say. All right, and you really don't notice it all that much. Pretty cool. So that's $85. I ordered it from Amazon. I will put a link in the description where you can purchase it. I hope this is an educational and entertaining video. Thanks for watching. Here's we go.
Like